And connection, something we'll certainly watch for. Kurt?
All right, thank you very much, Tom, Aaron, Tom, and Kevin. Guys, let me ask you this. We see
not off a bye week. And sometimes when a team comes in and they didn't have a bye week, they come in rolling. And that team that had a bye week may take a little bit to get that engine started. And if that's the case, they give the 49ers the chance.
Down, pulled out, and covered you on a pass route.
He did, but I made a miss, caught it, and brought it in for a touchdown for about 8 yards. It was on the goal line.
How we talked about
over that hump, you know, on the big stage, I'm going with Seattle.
Yeah, I'm going to go Seattle, too. I like them at home.
I'd like them at home. But, boy,
you don't want to.
Oh, it's very tough. I don't want to, but I'm going to take Seattle.
Here are unbelievable. He's Tom Brady, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. All right, they played 2 weeks ago for the right to have the #1 seed. Seattle won, and they won in a dominating fashion, right? It was the worst offensive performance.
3 phases working together. They have to win the special teams battle, create some field position for their offense. Defensively, can they get a turnover in a short field for their offense? In Seattle, the challenge is they run the ball so.
Run through the tunnel and the fans going crazy. We talked to Sam this week, actually yesterday, Kevin. He said he felt some improvement in that left oblique. The Seahawks did tests on it, and Sam told yesterday, no, he did not throw the ball. The first time he threw the ball was in warm-ups today, but he said they're going to tape up that oblique, and he's going to heat it over on the sidelines. Kev?
Ronaldo with the 49ers.
KB, thanks a lot for the first playoff game here with fans in 9 years. This atmosphere was a point of preparation for the Niners. Kyle Shanahan started the week by showing his team TV copies with the...
Yeah, there's nothing yet. Just wait. As you see everyone on their feet. Nothing but Seahawks jerseys around town today, as you would expect. And a rematch of just 2 weeks ago when they... Spanish language broadcast available tonight on Fox Deportes. This place is absolutely cooking. It's Rashid Shaheed. With the steam, Shaheed breaks through. Still going. A flag flies. Shaheed's going to take it all the way. Let's see if it's a 95-yard return if it holds to start the game. This is going to count.
Start.
Tripping, number 18. That penalty will be in.
Shaheed just right through the heart of the kickoff coverage.
That was
trying to make the tackle on the penalty on the trip on the kicker. All-pro returner this year, and he shows you why. He's had this breakaway speed since he came into the league, and when you don't slow his feet, and he can hit a crease like that, McDonald, that's a hell of a way to start the game.
Can't start it any better than that. Shaheed's second kickoff return of the year, and a punt return too for the Seahawks. My goodness, opening kickoff.
He's got the Jordan James, the safety in there. They can't make the tackle. And then he just has elite speed. Once he's through there, it's just a convoy leading him to the end zone. What a way to start.
Well, if you thought it was loud a couple minutes ago, I have a feeling it might get a little louder when the defense gets out here.
I definitely felt a rumble. On the Richter scale, that had to register something. That was so loud.
See if the 49ers can answer that. Is this one short of the landing zone? And that'll help.
Free kick, short of the landing zone.
To just stay on track, it's got to be a lot of jabs against this defense. It's not going to be 20-yard gain after 20-yard gain. They're going to have to settle for some throws in the flat, some throws over the ball.
Purdy going to throw it on first down. Can't find him. Gets clocked. Ball is loose. And it's picked up by Seattle. And they're going to say incomplete. Incomplete. Even Horror was racing.
Just as he's getting ready to get rid of the ball. And the challenge against this defense, you look right. You try to come back left. This four-man front of pass rushers, interior pass rushers, edge rushers, they just do not quit. Maybe he had Pierce all over.
Purdy near side, Jennings bobbles, but then reconnects and catches. Only a couple yards there before he's shoved out of bounds. So this offense missing a big...
Interestingly, this Kyle Shanahan offense is always known for the run game. Their run efficiency has been down this year. They haven't had... Certainly that's why Christian McCaffrey's in there so much, and he's been so effective.
They're down. Purdy racing around, looking deep, and then fires, and it's good for a first down. And there's the guy filling in for George Kittle. Touchdowns.
Yeah, it's just a great job by Purdy extending. One of his real skill sets, as we've seen over time, is keeping plays alive on third down and delivering very effective.
Here's McCaffrey on the ground up the middle. It's a pretty strong run by McCaffrey now as he's inside the 45. Put it at about the 44. Against the Seattle defense, which finished the year.
You've seen the secondary. Eman Worry, the young rookie, Devin Witherspoon, incredible player. They make you earn, I've seen in a very long time.
It's Brian Robinson who gets the pitch outside, and Robinson is going to be close. We'll put him about a yard short of a first down. There's Nick Eman-Worry.
See how quickly this defense closes space. They're good in so many areas. It's really nothing they don't do well. It's just going to take great execution from these Niners on a play by...
McCaffrey up the middle, in trouble and swarmed. Nowhere to go. Murphy was there, a couple of others, and now it's fourth down.
91, Jaron Reed. They clog up the middle of this offense and offensive line with their power, their strength, their technique.
Fourth and one. Purdy, time, looking, throwing, and we get a whistle.
Second timeout.
So Seattle gets a timeout. If you're not familiar with this Seahawks defense,
that is the perfect term for this Seahawks D-line.
Now on offense, Seattle with Kenneth Walker getting the carry, and a good start for him with Sam Donald. Sensational coming over to Seattle from Minnesota, won 14 games. And they're going quick here. Over time, dumps it over the middle, and Walker surges forward. That's a first down.
I love playing at home when you've probably been working on this for 2 weeks. They say whoever we're going to foul a play by Clint Kubiak and Darnold.
Four-man rush. Darnold with time. Lets it rip, and it's short and incomplete. Trying to get it to Jackson Smith-Njigba, but Lenore was there on the short throw.
They have quite a few good skill players. He's a tough guy.
Here is Zach Charbonnet, gets his first touch outside, sprinting through. Charbonnet with a first down and a big run. All the way down near the 30
to the edge. Saubert, the tight end, kind of pulling around, destroying the block with D. Winters. Just follow him. Follow the fullback. Follow your tight end. Don't get hit till you're about 5 yards in the game.
Yeah. Seahawks ran for 180 yards against the Niners 2 weeks ago in that Week 18 battle. Trying to do it again. Look at the ground again. Charbonnet juking his way down to the 26. For the Seahawks.
JSN 11 right there in the huddle. He is just an absolute stud. A war daddy. He does everything. They line him up in so many different locations. Right now, in so many different ways.
On second down, Darnold looking the other way, lets it rip to throw. Cooper Kupp makes the catch, and you hear the Coop chants. They've overcome a lot of them. They've been tenacious, and they've only allowed 26 points total in the 2 games against Seattle this year.
Yeah, and we watched them last week, KB, against the Eagles. They were so fundamentally sound, schematically sound.
He's done this a bunch, and he succeeded a bunch. That'll be good for a first down there. He's got 10 rushes on the year.
It only happens, he practices it 5 or 6 times a week. Quarterbacks do it tens of thousands of times. It's different when the tight end's got to come in and execute at a high level, certainly in a playoff.
5-yard penalty, first down.
Get that on the right tackle.
A group of skill players. You see Cooper Kupp getting the ball early. Shaheed on this protecting line. There's a reason why they're the 8th overall offense and the 3rd scoring defense in the league.
Walker on a stretch play to the outside, gets there, and then Bernardo Green came up from the secondary.
Running it and challenging the edge like a lot of these West Coast systems. They run that stretch play so much to try to get the defense to go horizontal. Sometimes play action pass, you can separate them by getting the linebacker step up. They just displace them going sideways so often.
Play action here. Darnold fires. It's Kupp who makes the catch. And Cooper Kupp with a couple catches.
They run the counter play to Walker, and then really a nice job by Kupp on the right side of the screen. Dealer's choice. If that corner sinks back, he throws it underneath. If the corner stays up, he throws it deep. And Sam does a great job, again, being out.
3rd and 1 in the gun. It is Charbonnet. Who gets smoked? Wow! That was D. Winters who came flying through on the 3rd.
D. Winters beating Bradford, the right guard. Bradford just late coming off on the double team block. Can't climb to the 2nd level. And Charbonnet.
Myers up and through. So a great start for the Seahawks. Kick return.